All right, y'all, I got McDonald's. So I actually just got done filming a TikTok, so I already have a bite taken out of my big arch here. But we got big arch, French fries, Diet Coke, of course. I've discussed this before, I think in the last video that I ate McDonald's in. Diet Coke from McDonald's, no one does it better. No one does Diet Coke better, fast food wise, than McDonald's. Also, I have an emergency Diet Coke right here. And then you're actually stacked up on, or you're propped up on a lime slush Alani can that I'm gonna be filming a TikTok for after this one. So look, I'm booked and busy here, but I'm just gonna start eating. I'm starving. It's like 8:32. I'm hungry. This is delicious. Watch my TikTok about it. Watch me eat it right now. Go get the big arch from McDonald's. It's incredible. My car is so dusty. I don't know why. It is so dusty. Where does dust even come from? I don't understand this. Like, I'm driving with the doors closed, obviously windows up. Okay, if I don't drive down that dirt road, how is any of that dirt getting in here? Why is my car so dusty? It drives me crazy. I just recently got my credit card. So I've had a joint credit card account with my dad forever, and it got shut down due to inactivity, and my credit score plummeted. So now I'm trying to rebuild that, and I got a card, and it's the first card that's only in my name, so I only have a $500 limit, which is kind of annoying, but I kind of like that in a way because it limits me to only spending. I know I'm not putting everything on my credit card. Right now, all I've used my credit card for is gas. That's all I've done with my credit card so far. I actually just made my first purchase with it today, like minutes ago. Like, I just filled up my tank. But I'm growing up, you know. I gotta start monitoring my credit score and paying my credit card bill on time, which it's auto pay, so I really don't have to worry about that. But you know, there's a situation. I don't even know if I should talk about this when I'm going to. Here in my town. So a few years ago, or maybe like, yeah, it was a few years ago. There's this guy, I'm not gonna say any names or anything like that or go into specifics, but there's a incident with the police. This guy, I'm gonna say allegedly, just in case. Allegedly, he did. Stabbed a police officer, and you know, you don't just stab police and get away with it. You're not, listen, if you're stabbing a cop, you're not going to jail, okay? Let's just say that. And, you know, he got shot and died, but people are now, the family is suing the city for $10 million, claiming that he was, or put in handcuffs, pushed on his knees, and shot in the head, claiming that he was executed. I obviously wasn't there. I haven't seen the body cam footage. I haven't seen the dash cam footage. But, I mean, the body cam footage and dash cam footage does exist. I imagine it has been reviewed plenty of times. The cop didn't get in trouble for shooting. The Texas Rangers investigated it and determined it was a rightful shooting. Like, it wasn't, like, they weren't trigger happy, you know, itching to shoot somebody. Oh, I gotta shoot somebody. They were like, it was the right thing to do. I can't imagine a world where this family wins this lawsuit. Just because I understand, you know, the guy, he struggled with mental health and stuff like this, but I just can't imagine a scenario where they win. I can't. Like, assuming the city doesn't buckle under the pressure and just settle and pay whatever. It makes no sense. Any logical human being with critical thinking skills can realize that you can't stab cops. You know? Like, you can't do that. Do I really even have to say this right now? Like, you cannot stab cops. That is bad. That's bad. Like, why do I have to say this? I just don't understand. I don't understand why they would even... Because now they're wasting taxpayer money going to court. I'm paying for this bogus court case. It's stupid. And I understand, you know, like, the parents, the family is obviously going to be upset, you know? Nothing can replace the hurt and replace the person, like when you lose a family member, whether it be a son, nephew, cousin, it doesn't matter. But I know you want to think he's innocent because he's your family, and I know you want to see him as his angel, but at the end of the day, you know, people do bad things. That's like if I was related to Jeffrey Dahmer and I was like, no, he's innocent, but there's all this evidence that he chopped up people and like put their head in the fridge and like did horrible things. Like, I just don't understand why would they, like, they would even waste their time doing that. And I'm not trying to come on here and be like, you know, cop shootings are justified or whatever. But I mean, in this case, it kind of was, you know? You can't stab cops. Oh my God. You cannot stab cops. End of story. Doesn't matter your mental health issues or how angry you are, or that maybe you think the cops are teaming up against you and stuff like that. Like, you can't do that. You cannot stab cops. I'm getting angry now. You can, and okay, so this segment is over. Just take the, if you want to take away anything, take away this. Don't break the law. I said it. I know. Crazy thing to say, right? Don't break the law. I'm thinking about going to LA. I know I talked about this last video, or maybe the video for last, I don't remember. One of these videos, I talked about going to LA. I still want to go, for sure. I also want to go to Chicago. Like, I just want to spend like I know I said a day trip originally with LA, but I want to spend like just like a weekend in LA, you know, just a weekend in LA, a weekend in Chicago, just trying, like, I want to go to Chicago because, you know, the pizza, obviously. And LA, what food is LA or like California known for? Nothing comes to mind. But like Chicago, like when I think of Chicago, I think like deep dish pizza or whatever. LA, like what is LA? Tacos? Like, cause I don't know, don't they have good tacos there or something? I want to go to Philadelphia. Philly cheesesteak. Oh, those are so good. I had a Philly cheesesteak yesterday. Oh my God, it was so good. But I also want to go out of the country. Like my friend Marissa, she's going to be studying abroad in London. I already told her. I said, when you're in London, I'm going to come see you. I'm going to come visit you. Because first of all, I've never been out of the US. No, I've been to Mexico once, but I want to go to some places in Europe. I want to go to London. Obviously, that's a big place, like a big popular place. I want to go there and I'll be there experiencing something new and fun, but I'll also be there with a friend who at that point had been there for a little while and is familiar with the area. So I'm not just wandering around like a tourist, a complete tourist. But I think that'd be really fun. You know, I really enjoy hanging out with Marissa. I've known her for ever, literally since like 3rd grade, I think. I was just at her house the other day. We watched Scary Movie and we're cracking up. I love Scary Movie. They really do not make movies like Scary Movie anymore. Or to me, people are like the golden age of Hollywood is like these Western movies way back when, and maybe like American Psycho or whatever. To me, the golden age of movies is like Scary Movie, White Chicks, Little Man. Like those are my big 3 essentially. That is the golden age of movies, those comedy movies. And I'm not trying to be that guy, but you really could not get away with some of the things they say in the movies now, because once again, I'm not trying to sound like that guy, but you know, everyone's woke now or whatever, which is so, it sounds like listen, I agree racism is bad. Once again, I'm really saying some controversial things in this video. Racism is bad, sexism is bad, hate crimes are bad. Okay, let's just get that out of the way. Those things are bad. But comedy, in my opinion, comedy shouldn't have a filter. Now, obviously, if you're going around, you know, your whole stand-up routine is about hating Mexicans, like, no, that's not okay. But, you know, if it like resonates with the crowd well and everyone's having a good time and laughing, go for it, you know? And I just feel like with, you know, like White Chicks, obviously you have the Wayne brothers, I think. They're white chicks, literally. And people now are like, oh, that's racist. You know, it's whiteface. Are we serious right now? Whiteface. We're actually doing this right now. Whiteface. You are an actual loser, and you have nothing better to do in your life if you're complaining about whiteface. Okay? Whiteface isn't a thing. Like, it really isn't. You're just looking for a reason to feel mad and oppressed. You're not, just quit. Just stop. And like, with Scary Movie, I'll admit, the more sequel Scary Movie made, they kind of sucked a little bit more. But like Scary Movie 1 through 3, it's just nonstop laughter from me because it just cracks me up. No matter how many times I watch it, I'm just laughing like crazy. And like Little Man too. Little Man's really good. That's not really a comedy as such. It's more of, well, no, it's like an action comedy in a way because, you know, spoiler alert for like a 17-year-old movie. This guy, he's a dwarf. He just got out of prison and he goes to rob a diamond store, and then he gets like trapped in someone's house and has to pretend to be a baby. But anyways, my point is, they just don't make movies like that anymore. They really don't. I wish. Okay, this might sound bad. I'm not trying to be like this, okay? End sensitivity when it comes to comedy. It's good to be sensitive and stuff like that, but you know, like if someone let's say Kevin Hart was up on stage and made a good joke and called me a cracker, I don't care. Like if it's a good joke and it's funny, I'm laughing. I just think people, like, loosen up a little bit, learn to laugh. That's what we need right now, is to laugh. Loosen up, laugh, have fun, you know? Not everything has to be taken so serious to the furthest extent. Like, just enjoy your life, you know? Sorry, this turned into like a motivational speech. Yesterday, I was delivering groceries and I was in the same town as my grandparents. So I stopped by there, said hi to them, and I don't know, I was there for like 2 hours-ish, and I get an email. I'm like, oh, no, I felt the vibration on my watch, I'm checking my watch. I get an email that's from Spark saying that a customer complained that they didn't get their groceries. So I'm thinking, well, I didn't take them. Like, I don't have your groceries. I promise you, if I'm going to be a thief, I'm not stealing groceries, okay? And I had to be like, they had to like investigate it and stuff like that. Are we joking? Stealing groceries is what we're doing now. Not me, but like, I don't understand. I think it's like, you know when people, like, when they used to, like, when DoorDash, they'd get their food and say they didn't get it, and then they would get their money back, and, like, the dasher would get fired. Like, I thought that was gonna, oh my God, there's a wasp on my car. I thought it was inside. Oh my God. Okay, that scared me bad. Anyways, I thought I was gonna get fired. I thought I was gonna get deactivated, but I didn't. Everything's fine. I got to do more Spark today, but it's like, really? You're gonna buy groceries and get a delivery and then claim you didn't get it? Like, you're so selfish. You don't even think about how that could affect the person delivering it, you know? Like, what happened to just being a good person and not lying to get your money back? If you need your money that bad, get up yourself and go to Dollar Tree and shop. Don't be like trying to scam. And look, no offense to Dollar Tree shoppers. If you know me, you know I'm a ride or die fan of Dollar Tree. There's been times where I've spent hundreds of dollars at Dollar Tree. I mean, you can ask, you know, one of like Hannah or Kate, one of my friends, maybe even Marissa. You can ask them. I love Dollar Tree, okay? But did you see a piece of French fry flying out of my mouth when I was talking just now? That's embarrassing. Anyways, I love Dollar Tree, but if you need your money back that bad from Walmart delivery, go shop at Dollar Tree, okay? It's a $1.25 tree. It's not like they have good stuff. People really look down on Dollar Tree. It's because you've never been there and never actually looked around. They have some great stuff, okay? Don't diss Dollar Tree around me, for real. Do not diss Dollar Tree. I will, listen, I'll say this. If you diss Dollar Tree around me, you better hope there's not a weapon nearby. Let's just say that. Because Dollar Tree has never done me wrong. Sorry, it's not that serious. Okay, that's it for today's video. I have to film a TikTok about this energy drink. I'm probably gonna throw up tonight, honestly. But you know what? That's the price you have to pay. Listen, no one said being an influencer was easy. That's so stupid. I'm joking, obviously. Anyways, thank y'all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this video. I did. I enjoyed that food a lot. It was actually really good. But, you know, like always, I don't know when I'll see you, but I will see you when I see you. Okay? Bye.